loves it. Great food. I'd like to have a pizza right now. Even at this hour in the morning, I really like.
I love pizza for breakfast.
Lovers pizza.
Or breakfast pizza.
All right. Now you have a big event, not just an any day event, not just an ordinary event, not just a special event, but a big deal coming in October.
A fantabulous event. Yes,
What's going to happen?
October 13th and 14th, the Little River Shrimp Fest. You may have remembered it in past years as being Little River Shrimp and Jazz Festival. We've changed it this year so that way we can incorporate more genres of music, which we have done. And we are calling it the Little River Shrimp Fest. It's our 8th annual. It's going to be bigger and better than ever. We have some absolutely fantastic music groups. I want everybody to be sure that you're reading our chamber update every week on Thursdays, because that has all the Shrimp Fest news. We update it every week with our sponsors, our vendors. We have the music lineup in there. We're talking about the shrimp and grits cook-off this week in the newsletter or in the email. So if, here's the thing. If you think you make the best shrimp and grits in the world, then you need to be in this cook-off. It's going to be on Sunday of the festival, October 14, starting at noon. And it's going to be open to all restaurants, private individuals, whatever. If you want information on it, you can call the office at 843-249-6604, or you can go on our website, www.littleriverchamber.org, go in the events menu, and go on Shrimp Fest, and you'll find all the applications for vendors, applications for the cook-off. Call me if you want information on the sponsorships. We're rolling. We've got a lot going on.
How is this for audacity? Jeff at Collision Masters told me yesterday, he said, look, only second place is available for any other entrant in the shrimp cook-off because he is the master preparation guy.
I have not heard that.
I heard it yesterday.
Goodness. And here's the thing, folks. You've got to get out there, you've got to get in the contest, and you have to have your friends come out to the festival, because there will be a People's Choice Award also. We're going to have actual foodie judges that are going to judge for first, second, and third place for the cash prizes, but we will have a People's Choice vote. So if your favorite person, i.e. Jeff Cotton from Collision Masters, is going to be in the contest, you're going to want to. He's probably going to bring everybody out there to vote.
I told Jeff yesterday that his shrimp concoctions are like his business is a wreck.
Well, all I know is Jeff is one of the best party throwers I've ever known, and if his shrimp and grits is anything at all like his ability to throw a party, it ought to be pretty good.
All right, Shrimp Fest, of course, in October. Now, again, better varieties of food. You have only the very best in some of the one-of-a-kind arts and crafts things. This isn't just something you'd go to the dime store and pick up a piece of cosmetic jewelry. And of course, we're talking about entertainment that in previous years was all about jazz, and there's nothing wrong with jazz. A lot of people love it and still do, and you're going to have some. But it's just that now you got some beach music, you got some bluegrass, you got some gospel, you got all kinds of things adding to the mix of the Shrimp Fest.
Absolutely. Jazz is still, a big part of it, and it's our main headliner for Saturday night is the Stooges Brass Band, which watch the email this week, click on the link, go and listen to them online on the internet. They are fantastic. I think it's a 10-piece band. They have every brass instrument, including a tuba. They do a cross of funk, jazz, rock. I mean, it is absolutely fantastic. It's going to get people up out of their chairs and dancing. And they're actually closing on Saturday they have the 4:30 to 6 slot on Saturday. But prior to that, the Party Favor Band, a very well-known and favorite local band in the area, is opening the ceremony Saturday morning at 9:30. And they do oldies, Motown, top 40. Then from noon to 1:30, we have Austin Mowry, which is modern country. I mean, this guy is really awesome. Everyone's going to enjoy him. From 2:15 to 3:45, we have Bibis Ellison. Bibis has been playing. She's from Saukesty, and she's been playing all around the area from Wilmington down to Pawleys Island, and she does a variety of music, classic rock, top 40. I mean, she's just awesome. And then on our second stage on Saturday, while the big stage is changing from one group to another, on the small stage is the Dino Capone School of Rock. If you have children who are interested in learning how to play a musical instrument, you're going to definitely want to come out on Saturday from 11:15 to noon and listen to Dino Capone's School of Rock group. These are children from ages, I think, from small, like 6, 7-year-olds all the way through teenage, and they learn instruments from Dino's school, and they have their own bands. They're going to be playing, and they are awesome. Very good for kids to hear, for adults to hear, and for you to become involved with. And then in the afternoon, we have Randy McQuay from the Root Soul Project, who does blues and funk. So we have everything on Saturday, and then Sunday we're going to open with Marlena Smalls and the Hallelujah Singers. I mean, that she does a wonderful, wonderful gospel music show, and she also does Gullah lore and storytelling. She likes to make sure that the history of the Gullah is kept alive, and she does a great job with that. And then we have Bluegrass from noon to 2 with Grasstown. And then we close Sunday from 3 to 5 with the Mark Roberts Band with some genuine beach music.
Well, that's a big change during an afternoon, bluegrass to beach.
Absolutely.
Rocky talk to all the beach music.
There you go. Got something for everybody.
All of this at the Shrimp Fest. October. Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
I want to talk this morning about one of my favorite things, and that's pizza and food. Now this nice young man, notice I started out positively here, Chris Efaw. Chris's Pizza and Pub out on Highway 9 in the Parkway Plaza. You've been with us for quite a few years now.
Yes, sir. 10.
10
Exactly.
years. Does time go that fast when you're having fun?
Oh, yeah. That is true. Very true.
Well, share with us, again, folks, Chris's Pizza and Pub is on Highway 9, just a few short miles out of North Myrtle Beach as you would be heading toward Loris. Going to be on the left if you're heading toward Loris, and a pretty big sign there, one of the front building areas of the Parkway Plaza Center. Tell us about what was the concept? What led you to do this?
I kind of fell into it and self-taught myself how to make pizzas after I bought the business further out the road, farther out Highway 9. It was just a little pickup delivery spot, and just grew it from there. Went into another spot with dine-in, and grew it again into a bigger spot that is much more dine-in, and it's a pub, sports oriented, full menu, anything from hot dogs to pulled pork barbecue sandwiches, pizza, of course, from Bowley's, subs, all kind of entrees, run daily specials each evening. So it's a very large menu for a pizzeria.
What is the most popular? Everybody's got their own favorite pizza concoction. And I'm told that you're able to put these things together very, very well. What's the most popular thing that you're serving when it comes to pizza?
One of the most popular is the white pizza. It's extra virgin olive oil, garlic, and then from there mozzarella, and you can add whatever you'd like. But one of the big sellers there that people are really liking is it's named the Winter Place, and it's chicken, feta, roasted red peppers, of course, like I said, garlic, oil, mozzarella cheese.
Now you make up these pizzas right there. I mean, we're not talking about pre-made thing. Everything is homemade right there in the restaurant.
Yeah, we make everything right there. Everything's fresh.
That's awesome.
All premium ingredients, fresh ingredients, right there.
And I get the impression from you, Chris, that you really enjoy. You are doing what you want to be doing.
Very passionate, yes. Love feeding people. I love to see the smile on people's faces. I go out every chance I get and talk with the customers and see if everybody's okay and happy with their meal. Very, very passionate. All
right. And some of the other things you were mentioning, I heard a whole litany of things. Other than the pizza, what's the most popular thing that somebody comes in and orders from Chris's?
We sell a lot of Philly steaks and cheeses. And hot dogs.
Yeah, hot dogs are universally popular.
I make a homemade chili that's been in the family for 30-some years, and a lot of people love the hot dogs.
One of the things that in business we all like to hear, I get calls from time to time. A lady called me this morning from here, North Myrtle Beach, and we played a song. She said, "Oh wow, I haven't heard that song in 20 years. Thank you so much for bringing back my favorite song."
Right.
Well, in the food business, one of the great things you hear is when people compliment what you do, and they let you know that they really enjoy. They love eating what you prepared. What are some of the things people have told you about the food you prepared at Chris's?
I get a lot of regulars that come in several times a week, and the funniest thing they say is, "We can't find anything on the menu we don't like." They've been through the whole menu 2 or 3 times, can't find anything they don't like.
That's really
They get
great
upset.
compliment.
They get upset, but they can't.
That's a great compliment.
Yeah, but get that a lot. I hear that a lot.
All right. Everything's fresh, everything's homemade, everything's done right there. When are you open?
Hours of operation are Monday through Thursday from 11 to 10, Friday, Saturday from 11 to 11, Sundays noon to 10. on
Okay,
Sundays.
so plenty of time for people to come and take advantage. Now about the pub portion of things, tell us about that.
Pub, it's just a full bar, beer, wine, and liquor. It's very family oriented though. I don't want to think that we do have a bar there that, you know, it's very comfortable to sit at and eat your dinner, you know, design it that way. But it's, you know, about anything you could think of in the drink line you could get.
Okay, sounds really good. I got to come out and I've been to see you. It was years ago. I think when you first started moving into your most recent location. I had a pizza one day that I took home. I think I remember not getting much of it myself.
Oh wow!
I think my guests can say
that's not very good.
So no longer am I polite about that.
Well, it is a very family-oriented establishment because we took 2 9-year-olds there just last week, and they loved it. They loved the pizza. We were comfortable there. It's a great environment.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another compliment we get from customers. It's very warm and comforting in there. Some people like to come hang out. We do have live entertainment on 1 or 2 nights a week. Right now it's 2. It's on Tuesdays and Friday nights by a gentleman by the name of Jody Hunter. He's a country. He does a lot of different things, but mainly country. He's very, very good. He plays all over the beach.
So we got absolutely fresh homemade pizza, all kinds of other sandwiches, including the hot dogs with that world famous chili that you do.
Yes.
You got all the favorite beverages. You got a family atmosphere. It's clean. It's bright. It just doesn't get much better than what you're doing.
No, it doesn't.
So congratulations on
Thank
doing
you.
such a great job, Chris
Thank
Efaw. Chris's Pizza and Pub, Parkway Plaza, just out of Highway 9, a few miles. Any aspirations of taking what you're doing, because you are being very successful with it? Any aspirations of taking it to a regional or national basis?
There has been a few people that talked to me about that, and it's in the works. You know, I need help. You know,
You never know what's
can't do it by
gonna happen.
myself. So some more
Yeah.
people come aboard, you know, and say, okay, let's do something. I would love to, at least in this area, because I have people that drive from, say, Myrtle Beach or Carolina Forest, up north here.
Brunswick and
Brunswick?
Yeah, but
People
up in
come
Calabash.
people come in from
Above
Brunswick.
Calabash, come
Okay.
down at
Sunset Beach, Ocean Isle?
That's it, Sunset. And they're always, well, you need a place up at Sunset, or you need a place down at Carolina Forest. Yeah, so I hear that all the time. So it's very doable. So it's, you know, it's a thought about
Might be something to consider.
something in the near future.
there are a lot of pizza places around, but
there is a lot.
there are not very many good pizza places around.
This is an original and
Yes, it
innovative
is.
one.
Yeah,
The one that tastes best. How about that? You may have a new slogan here. All right, Chris's Pizza and Pub on Highway 9, Parkway Plaza, just a little ways out of North Myrtle Beach. Again, a reminder here about the Shrimp Fest coming in October, and the website for the Little River Chamber, littleriverchamber.org. Where's the last place you've hidden the shrimp? What's his name, Krusty?
Krusty, yeah, this week we're changing the contest up a little bit. This week Krusty's asking you questions about things that you will read about in the newsletter. So all you have to do is come up with the 4 correct answers for Krusty and email those to us, and we've got a winner. But we'll hide him in there again. But this week we're changing the contest up a bit.
Okay, all right. And the Little River Chamber office and business